Ben knows what it's like to be paid less than his peers for doing the same job, with adult outgoings.
I have a car, I pay board at home, I've got a motorbike as well, so insurance and fuel.
A wage case before the industrial umpire could boost the incomes of young people across the country by killing off rate reductions that are applied to workers under the age of 21. But business warns it could shatter the jobs market.
Well, if there are substantial changes that make it incredibly difficult for employers to hire young people won't be hired for jobs, and that will be to the detriment of them.
Unions say they've heard that argument before.
When women were paid less than men for doing exactly the same work, I know they argued exactly the same.
The Fair Work Commission heard evidence in October and November about young workers in the retail, fast food and pharmacy sectors. In the industries covered by the case, 18-year-olds are paid 70% of the award pay rate. 19-year-olds get 80% and 20-year-olds are paid 90%. If successful, big employers in retail, fast food and pharmacy would start paying people aged 18 to 20 the same as adults. The agreement covers 500,000 young people, but there are 70 other awards that would likely be challenged and changed as well. Advocates argue that at 17 you can enlist in the armed forces, and at 18 you're legally entitled to vote, smoke and drink alcohol.
Back last century, in the 1970s, the 21 used to be sort of the legal adulthood for a whole lot of things. We made it 18 for everything except for how people are paid. In some industries, it's just wrong.
The union which brought the case and represents Ben wants that to change.
We as a community treat them as adults on every level, except when they walk in the door to work. They walk in there and they're expected to operate on discount wages.
They don't get discounts on their rent. They don't get discounts when they go to, supermarket. They've got to pay, the full amount.
But business says the case doesn't take into account the reality of compensating younger staff taking their first steps into the workforce.
You can't pay a 16-year-old the same that you pay a 21-year-old who has perhaps had 5 years in the workforce and is much more productive, much more skilled, much more capable and much more able.
The SDA says the claim doesn't seek to change pay rates for 16 or 17-year-olds. Ben is 20 and paid an adult wage by Woolworths. The supermarket giant says while it's already committed to paying its junior team members above award rates under its retail enterprise agreements, any changes to junior pay rates must be introduced in a sustainable and responsible manner.
We are the workforce behind it that is helping this company grow.
A decision in the case has been made and is expected to be revealed soon.